What happens when black folks become successful and they leave the hood?
Mm.
That is the main topic of conversation because we have talked about this in detail in the past, but never really dedicated a whole segment to it. Um, I'm with four other successful people on this chat, four hardworking people on this chat, whom happen to be black. They work hard to acquire all the resources that they have attained over the years. And I would just want to have that conversation because people have said numerous times that, well, the problem is when black people become successful, they're quick to leave the hood. They're quick to leave the hood. They quick to leave the hood. So let me get y'all first thoughts. Nurse Roxy, I know that's something you're passionate about, so I'll start with you. What do you feel about people that say that, well, you're a sellout when you leave the hood?
So I think I understand some of the philosophy behind it, as far as like this theory more so, where if you're leaving, then you're not really giving back, right? Because now
Right.
your resources, whatever you could contribute to a community is going to be, you're going to contribute to a community that some may look and say, do they even need that? You're
Right.
contributing to people who already have, so you could have more of an impact, right? If
Right.
you were in the hood. So that's that piece. I do think that something is to be said about people who move out the hood, so to speak, or they live in certain neighborhoods where they think because they live there, they now have to pick up the values of people who, let's just say, they're not really indigenous to that person's culture, right, or their upbringing, but they feel like they have to adapt because if everybody in your neighborhood has this type of car, or they shop at this type of store, or they have this thing on their lawn, or whatever the case is, you feel like for your children to fit into that, you want to like kind of bring them into those values. So I think that there's something to be said about that as well. But you already know my personal theory about this. I grew up under circumstances and situations that I would not want anyone to.
Should you go back to where you come from and help out? Well, honestly, that's up to you. Because here's the thing. People will say, well, you owe the neighborhood. You don't owe anybody because the neighborhood wasn't in there with me when I took my NCLEX. I was in there with me when I took my NCLEX. And you was in there when you had to test for your accounting firm, accountant boards, Chris. And you, King Gene, you was in them books for engineering, not the neighborhood, respectfully. You dig what I'm saying? But if you want to do that, you made a point, King Gene. That man reached out to you because he saw that you wanted the game.
Right.
He saw that you wanted the game. He saw that you was trying to do better. And if you are trying to help individuals that clearly want to help themselves, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You dig what I'm saying? And I just think you have to humble yourself if you are somebody that is choosing to go to certain areas to help out a certain population of people. That's your business. I'm not there to stop you. I'm not even there to say it's wrong or not. But I don't think it's anything wrong with you if you choose not to go to a certain area because you may fear for your safety. There's nothing wrong with that. That's human nature. It's just it's just some places that I will not go. One, because I have a nursing license, so I can't even chance being around certain things. And because I'm done or I'm done. I make it clear. I don't. Only time I go to a club is when I'm on a cruise ship or an all inclusive. I don't go to stuff. I don't go to parties. Period. I don't go to parties. Period. But I don't go to parties in the hood. I don't go to parties anywhere because I try to stay away from things that can lead to danger.
Yeah.
I know parties can lead to danger.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to risk losing my license and everything that I work for over no dumb shit. That could be anywhere. When I say I don't go to parties out here in the burbs, in the hood, none of that. 'Cause I don't got time.